Perry Homes are the latest and newest builder coming to Lakewood Ranch, and if you're unfamiliar with them, I think you're really going to like what they have to offer, as they're very different from their competitors on the west coast of Florida. So let's dive on into what I know now, and let's show you what I love about them and see what you think. And apologies, it's been a little while, guys. I've been on vacation for 2 weeks. We were in Europe, we were in London for a few days, and then we were in Paris, and then we worked our way up to Scotland on the train via York, and then Edinburgh, and then, yeah, had a wonderful time, but then I came back and I had flu for a few days, so it's taken a while to get my next video out, and I was hoping to get this out last week, so apologies for that. But yeah, had a wonderful time, really loved, we were there in London when it was just so hot. It was like ridiculously warm, which is very rare for London, but we hit a heat wave, and we were at Wimbledon tennis actually for the first day, and we had like front row seats in centre court. If any of you like tennis, it was just unbelievable, and I'm lucky enough to have a good friend that works there, and he got us free tickets, and we were there on day one when Carlos Alcaraz was playing. His game was like 4 hours 36 minutes, and what you can see here is like match winning points. So we had a wonderful day there, and then yeah, we were in Paris. Was really impressed by Paris, to be honest. I haven't been there in like 16-17 years, and my first impression wasn't great, but they've actually cleaned up the city quite a lot, so I was actually quite impressed with Paris, and yeah, we loved everything about it. And then we worked our way up through York and then to Edinburgh. I love Edinburgh. If any of you have been to any of these places that I mentioned, then yes, please say so in the comments and let me know your thoughts. And by the way, this is my new pool right behind me. This is the first video I think I've done on the channel from my own home, my own pool, and we will be doing a video on this very shortly, just showing you our experience with building the pool and why we opted for this style and this size, and yeah, we'll go through our experience with the pool builder that we chose. But anyway, let's discuss Perry Homes, who are a Texas builder and have been creeping into the West Coast Florida market over the last couple of years. They are going to be building in Star Farms on 50-foot and 90-foot lots, and currently they are in Palmetto, they are in Wimauma, and they are down in Nokomis, and they are also up in Brooksville, mainly for their smaller product, but their bigger product is really something special, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I stopped in at their model in Palmetto the other day and was really impressed by them, guys. They are a very unique builder. They're very different to what we already have. I would say their 50-foot product is more of a blend of someone like Toll Brothers and David Weekley. David Weekley are very big on windows and natural light, and Perry Homes have a lot of these kind of like transom windows and custom windows here and there. Brings in a lot of natural light, which I really love, and they kind of remind me of a bit of a blend of Toll Brothers and David Weekley, but I haven't seen their bigger homes yet, so I will come on to their 90-foot product in a second. But yes, we know they're going into Star Farms for both of those products, although Perry Homes and Star Farms are keeping pretty tight-lipped on it at the moment, and we don't know if they're going into the main section of Star Farms, which is really coming along now. All the amenities are finished, they're probably around 80% complete, and they are about to build the new section into Saddlestone, which is kind of the adjacent property on the other side of Bourneside, which is drivable now. You can go in there, everything's drivable, the sign is up, but there's no sign of any model home or any buildings in there at the moment, and it doesn't look like any model homes are going in there for the time being. So I think all of the models are going to be in the main Star Farms section. That being said, I've driven around Star Farms quite extensively, and I cannot see any model homes coming in that Star Farm section, although they said they're going to be selling from the fall onwards, but I don't know what they're going to be doing about their model home situation at the moment, because I cannot see any models under construction, and I don't think they're going to want to refer you to other communities just to see their homes. And as we move on to the 90-foot product, guys, I can only go by this Southern Hills community up in Brooksville at the moment. They've got a model of it's their 80-foot product, but it's going to be the same homes on the 90-foot down here in Star Farms, and they look so special. Although I said that the 50-foot product looks more of a blend of Toll Brothers and David Weekley, the 90-foot homes look like a kind of toned down version of a custom John Cannon, Lee Wetherington and Arthur Ruttenberg. So I'm really excited to see them. You can see like this home here is like a 1-story 3-car garage home full of custom features, and I'm really intrigued to see what the price of these are going to be. And I will go over pricing of other communities for these homes at the moment, from what I can see at the moment, but I do expect us to be about 15 to 20% more down here in this location, as we are definitely in the more prime location. But yeah, have to say, really excited about Perry Homes coming. These 90-foot homes look unbelievable. Just going back to one floor plan that I find really intriguing in Palmetto, because West Bay currently have a couple of different products in Star Farms, but on their smaller homes, they don't have any 3-car wide homes, like the 3-car garage wide homes, like the Sandpiper and all of those kind of homes. They're all on those 50-foot lots, but they're all 2-car garage. If you want the 3-car, you have to go to their Artisan series, which are much bigger and much more expensive. But if you look at a home like this one in Palmetto, it is the 2262 design. Their floor plans are all just named after the square feet. So 2262 meaning that's how many square feet the home is. This is on a 50-foot product, and it's a 433 with, so it's 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom with a 3-car garage, and it's on a smaller lot. Star Farms doesn't have anything like that other than the DR Horton homes at the moment, which are obviously a lot more inferior in terms of quality and what you can do and customize and things. So really interested to see that. And I will just quickly, guys, just move on to pricing, just to show you what I can see in these other communities for you to compare. So yes, if we go back to Palmetto and look at the pricing of their quick move-in homes there, you can see that they're ranging from around $550 to around $600. My guess is, I think that if for the same types of homes, you're going to be around $650 to $750 in Star Farms, depending on the lot and the options. But of course, you can build as well. And I would hazard a guess that if you are going to build a home from scratch, it's probably going to be a little bit more than those. But yes, you can see that they've got some really beautiful custom options. For that price point out in Palmetto, it's not bad value, but it's not an area that I really see the value, to be honest. You know, they are building a bit further south in a community in the Comis as well. Another community that's right by the interstate, not really seeing the value there. Although you will get a lower price in those communities, they don't seem to have natural gas and be in a great spot. So I do prefer Star Farms over what they have to offer. And the one in Brooksville is way out of my area that I could even comment on that neighborhood or location. So that's where I think the quick move-in homes are going to be in Star Farms for the 50-foot product, around 650 to 750. And then as we move on to the bigger homes, if you look again here in Southern Hills, we've got some quick move-in homes from around 800k to around 925 for those bigger 3-car garage homes, which look pretty awesome. Actually looks really good value. I think in Star Farms they're going to be around 1 million to around 1.2, again depending on the lot, depending on the pool, and if that's all included. But that is definitely less than their competition in West Bay and with all of those other custom builders like John Cannon and Arthur Ruttenberg, etc. Although I am just guessing at the moment, I love how different they are. The prices look a little bit less than their competition. You've got an established neighborhood there in Star Farms, so I'm really excited to see what these guys offer. So yes, that's all I've really got for you today, guys. I know it isn't a ton of information. I can only show you what I've got access to on the websites and by other communities that they, that the same product is going to be offered in. But I think in the next 30 days, we'll have a lot more of an understanding of where those lots are going to be, the price point. And yes, they've said they're going to be in the fall. Not so sure about that. If they are selling there in the fall, I think you're going to have to drive to another community to see these models. And sometimes that can be a really good thing, because normally once the model is there, that's when sales really pick up and their incentives start to drop a little bit. So the opportunity might be once once they're released, but the model home isn't quite ready yet in Star Farms. I think that could be when the best opportunity is. And I have to say, guys, I think West Bay has been a really good addition to Star Farms. Beforehand, you had D.R. Horton down here, you had Arthur Ruttenberg and John Cannon right up here, and West Bay has offered something more in the middle, and I think Perry Homes is going to be in that middle ground as well, but they offer something completely different to West Bay. Big competition for West Bay, and really, I'm just really glad to see another builder come to Lakewood Ranch and offer some competition to all these other guys here. So yeah, that's about it. And just as I finish up, they have just they have opened up the bar and restaurant there now in Star Farms, so their amenities really are impressive, guys. They've got an outstanding gym there. They've got this like additional fitness center, which is just unbelievable. It's such a great size. They've got an outdoor space. You've got at least 2 pools there. You've got a coffee shop, and like I said, the bar and restaurant. Come and check out the amenities there. I assure you, you'll be very impressed. So if you've got any other questions, just reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help. I have started building a bit of rapport with the sales agents at Perry Homes, and they assure me they'll give me more information once they receive it. And yeah, hopefully you like my new setting here, my own little corner of paradise here in Florida. Sorry if this is a bit covered here, but it's so hot and bright out there that the lighting isn't great right here underneath this lanai, but needs must at the moment. It's July, very hot. But I'll be having more videos for you very soon, and likewise, all of my contact information there is there. Please reach out, and if there's any comments, please fire them away, and I will come back to you and answer any questions. Thanks again.